Hi, so my name is Ruth and I read tarot. I call myself sort of more of a tarot mentor and coach, so taking people through readings and coaching through to the next steps as opposed to predicting. I love to empower people to create their future with tarot supporting. That makes sense. So I've got a 3-card reading for you for this week from today, the 14th of June. And I have used this fabulous deck, the Muse Tarot by Chris Anne, which has some different ways of calling the elements, and also instead of kings they have muses, so we go all the way through to the muses, which takes you on a really beautiful journey with these cards. So I picked the 3 ahead so you didn't have to watch me shuffle, because my hands are not the most exciting things to watch. And we have our first card representing the background, which is the Muse of Emotions. Now, emotions are water and water are cups, so that would be the original deck, is the Muse of Cups or the Muse of Emotions. And I'm just looking at how beautiful this is, and it's almost like we've been not listening to our emotions at times. It's almost like we're not hearing ourselves, and sometimes we're listening to an outer voice instead of an inner voice. So it's almost like they're back to back there in this picture. Here comes the cat is about to join in. As soon as I get the tarot out, the cats come. It's magic. So with this, it's almost like we're hearing like an ego voice and not our inner voice, and we're not listening to what we need to hear and what we need to know. We're sort of carrying baggage, feels like what it's doing. It's almost like we've gone through this whole journey of emotions and we still haven't quite grasped to hear ourselves. What do we want? What do you want? What do you feel? How are you feeling? When was the last time you said to yourself, actually, how do I feel? Do that right now. How do I feel? Because we're going to go to the middle card, which takes us into where we are now, and it is the Fool. What a beautiful Fool card. And this is like taking that leap of faith and dropping that baggage. What is gone is a lesson, it's not a lifestyle. So it's really hard, and trust me, I'm really good at holding on to baggage. So this is something I'm listening to as well. Let's drop the baggage. Let's start with that 0, that Fool, that freedom, that nothing. Because the Fool in the courts, he could go wherever he wants, and he could make jokes at even the king when nobody else could, because he has no baggage. And therefore, try that. Try going into the now. Where are you now? We've had our lessons, and where have they taken us to now? Because we can actually go forward. We have our second muse. So we've gone from the Muse of Emotions through the Fool into the Muse of Voices. So voices is swords, communication. Ta-da! Getting it? So when are we going to communicate with ourselves? When you stopped and said, how do I feel? Did you feel a little bit of a flutter, like, whoa, this is unusual, I'm resisting this, it's okay. It's the oxygen mask. If you don't sort yourself out first and look after yourself, you can't sort anybody else out and look after them. Eventually it will crash. So you see, like, there's more freedom here. There's less sort of back to back and not seeing what's going on. So even though they are still back to back, the freedom is flowing. It's there. It's beautiful. It's that energy of air. Those voices. So let go of the baggage. Feel free. Take that leap of faith. Start listening to yourself and start hearing yourself. Got it? So beautiful cards, beautiful deck, and I hope that message was helpful for you. If you would like to work with me, pop a line in the comments and I can always DM you, no pressure. And just to let you know, I am doing a 2-hour tarot workshop, which is for those of you who've maybe got a deck and you're like, what do I do with this deck? And I read the book and I want to do a bit more. This is going to be like an intro or taking you further, but it's going to be fun and interactive 2-hour workshop, and it is on Tuesday. Got my little note there, so don't forget. Tuesday, the 27th of June from 7 till 9. It's £20 all in. You get the workshop, the recording and a workbook, and we get to develop. What could you want? So message me if you would like to know more. It's been lovely spending these last few minutes with you. Namaste, take care, stay cool. and listen to yourself. Mwah.